What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Dating Plug. You see the title. Did he really fail to mention his child? Let's get started with this one. For the first 2 months, my boyfriend didn't tell me about his kid. I found out one day when I randomly asked him about his tattoo. He told me he never told me from the beginning because he knew how I felt about dating a man with a child. So he thought he could make me fall hard enough for him, then I would look over it. I was furious. We stopped talking for a while, but I decided to give him another chance. His kid isn't with him a lot because he lives in another state, so out of sight, out of mind. Now we move closer to his kid, and he is upset with me about not being enthusiastic about being able to now build a relationship with his child. Mind you, I'm 24 and he's 25. His kid is about to be 6. I don't have kids of my own because I don't want kids this young. I'm open to building a relationship, but I'm not enthusiastic about it. I feel bad because I feel like this will cause us to break up. Let me just say this. He knew from the beginning that if he told you that he had a child, you wouldn't want to deal with him. You just wouldn't want to. So he figured, you know what? If I could just reel her in, if I could just get her to like me, if I could just get her to be my girl, eventually I'll tell her down the line. But you found out within 2 months. And you did not look over the situation. You were mad. You decided to give him another chance. And then you said, well, you made the excuse of, well, the child is in another state. So out of sight, out of mind. Then you mentioned that you guys moved closer, which I'm assuming that you guys live together since you guys decided to move closer to the child. Now that you've done that, now he wants you to build that relationship with him, and he's upset with you because you're not enthusiastic about it. Let me tell you this. Whenever you get involved with a man who has a child, they are a package deal. And I want to say this as well. With any one of you, whoever you decide to get in a relationship with, if they have a child and that's something that you don't have a desire to, or even if you do have a desire to, you have to understand that they are a package deal. You don't get to just choose the person and not the child, especially if that person is a part of their child's life. If they're providing for that child, they like to spend time with that child, they are a package deal. They're not just going to drop their child for you. And you mentioned that, well, you're open to building a relationship with the child, but you're not enthusiastic about it. How is that going to work? So you mean to tell me that you're just going to stay in a relationship and just deal with it, even though you're not happy, but you're going to stay because you really like this dude, you're really into the dude, and you decide to give him a second chance, so you feel obligated now to stay within this relationship? Let me tell you something. If you are not completely happy with this relationship, then this is probably not the relationship for you. There is no law, there is no rule that says you have to stay with someone because you decide to give them a second chance, or because you've invested so much time in this person, or because you really like this person. Sometimes you have to do what's best for you. All the time, that should be the case. But in this situation, you should not feel bad. Never feel bad for making a decision that's best for you. You have to look out for you first. Although you gave this guy a second chance, that does not mean you have to stay. You need to be enthusiastic about not only accepting him, but building that relationship with the child. They are a package deal. So this is a decision that you have to make. You have to really talk to yourself and really discuss this with yourself and really think about, is this something that you're willing to go through with? That's a decision that you ultimately have to make. He obviously wants you to be in the child's life. He was wrong for not telling you in the beginning, but now that you are here, now that you are in this situation, he wants you to be there for the child. He wants you to be involved in the child's life. Now that you guys have moved closer and you guys are now he's trying to really build that relationship with his child even stronger. So you have to make a decision. Is this what you really want? If not, then pull away, keep it moving. If this is something that you want to go through with, then you need to understand that you need to be happy about the entire relationship. They are a package deal, bottom line. So I hope this video was very vital to you. I hope the dating advice really suited you well, suited everyone else who may have been in this situation or who are currently in this situation, or even if you find yourself in this situation, you can revert back to this video. I hope this information was very vital to you all. Don't forget to add me on Facebook, Demetrius Life Coach Dixon. Follow me on Instagram, DMazed. Also, if you would like a one-on-one coaching session, the very first one is free and it's 30 minutes long. Don't forget to send me your dating questions or your relationship letters to my email as well, amazedtolife@gmail.com. I'd be happy to do a video on your dating questions or relationship advice letters. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Also hit the bell at the top for videos for every Tuesday. All right. Talk to you all soon.